Imagine this. No phones, no electricity, no television, not even a single light switch. The sun disappears below the horizon and suddenly the entire world becomes almost completely dark. So here's the question. What did ancient humans actually do at night? Did they simply go to sleep? Or did they spend their nights doing something completely different from us? The answer is far more fascinating than you might think. 045. The world before electricity. For over 99% of human history, people lived without artificial light. Once the sun set, darkness took over. Only the moon, stars, campfires, and simple oil lamps illuminated the night. Because light was precious, people couldn't stay awake for hours scrolling through social media or watching Netflix. Instead, their lives followed the rhythm of nature. When daylight ended, a completely different world began. 140. Around the fire. The fire wasn't just for warmth. It was the center of ancient life. Families gathered around it to cook food, tell stories, sing songs, and pass down knowledge from one generation to another. Every legend, every survival trick, every myth about the stars was shared beside a glowing fire. Before books existed, stories were humanity's memory. Without these nighttime conversations, much of human culture might never have survived. 245. Looking at the sky. Ancient humans spent far more time looking at the night sky than we do today. Without city lights, the Milky Way stretched across the heavens in breathtaking detail. People learned to recognize constellations. They used the stars to navigate across deserts and oceans. Many civilizations even created calendars based on the movements of stars and the moon. For ancient people, the night sky wasn't just beautiful, it was a map, a clock, and sometimes even a spiritual guide. Here's something surprising. Historians believe many ancient people didn't sleep for one long 8-hour stretch. Instead, they often had 2 separate sleeps. First, they slept for about 4 hours. Then they naturally woke up around midnight. For 1 or 2 hours, they would pray, meditate, talk quietly, tend the fire, or simply think. After that, they went back to sleep until sunrise. This pattern is called segmented sleep, and it may have been normal before artificial lighting changed our routines. But nighttime wasn't peaceful for everyone. Darkness meant danger. Predators like wolves, lions, and big cats hunted after sunset. Enemy tribes could attack under the cover of darkness. Even getting lost a short distance from camp could be deadly. That's why someone often stayed awake to watch the fire and keep guard while others slept. For ancient humans, surviving the night required teamwork. Not every night was about survival. People also made tools, repaired clothing, carved wood, painted cave walls, and created music. Archaeologists believe some cave paintings may have been made by the flickering light of torches deep underground. Night offered quiet moments for creativity and reflection. Without constant distractions, the human mind had time to imagine. Today, our nights look very different. Bright screens keep us awake. Artificial lights confuse our internal body clock. Instead of watching the stars, we often watch our phones. Instead of listening to stories around a fire, we scroll endlessly through social media. Technology has made life easier, but perhaps it has also separated us from the peaceful rhythm our ancestors experienced every evening. So, what did ancient humans do at night? They shared stories, they watched the stars, they protected one another, they created art, they reflected on life, and they slept in harmony with nature. The next time you step outside after sunset, look up at the sky. You're seeing the same stars that guided your ancestors thousands of years ago. And for just a moment, you'll be connected to the oldest human experience of all. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.